All right, what is up, guys? So it's been pretty popular to hate on League, to hate on Riot, and a lot of people are making videos saying they're leaving. You got this guy, he's crying on stream. One of the biggest League streamers, Nightblue, says he's leaving. And surprise, surprise, it's a TSM fan hating. Who would have expected that? He's just hating on the fact that Nightblue's leaving. This guy's like, see ya. And this guy's like, can he take Bro Fresco with him? So go to Reddit, you guys, if you want to see a cesspool of hate. I've had my experience with Reddit time and time again. Basically what happened with me is I give up on one game every like maybe 15 games. I get a Reddit thread made about it. Oh, it's a TSM fan, surprise, surprise. Just hating. This is a great one. So after that whole fiasco, you got another guy with a TSM logo, TSM fan, of course, talking about why I had the TSM logo under my stream. I literally founded TSM. Like, I was one of the only people that made weekly guides on solomid.net, which got millions of views. And I literally was the one who started making vlogs in TSM. Reginald did make people vlog weekly, but the IRL vlogs were all inspired by me. Like, there would have been no IRL vlogs if it wasn't for me. And a lot of people like that about TSM. So that's the answer to this guy's question. And then you got Lena, who, like, so irrelevant, girl. Don't even talk to me, girl. Don't even talk to me. Like, I don't represent TSM. I founded TSM. Like, I was one of the creators of TSM. This girl has no relevance. She doesn't know anything. She's Reginald's girlfriend, you guys. Why she's speaking on the matter makes no sense to me. Why this girl had to come out and, like, make this statement makes no sense. Girl, you're irrelevant. Don't even talk to me. I don't even care about TSM kicking me from the network. It wasn't giving many viewers anyways. If I would stream consistently, I would get viewers. If I would not stream consistently, then I would not get viewers. That's pretty much how it works. Being on the TSM streaming team didn't really affect that at all. It was the act of them kicking me, which was kind of annoying because it was like, dude, I literally made this team. The reason why they kicked me from their streaming team or whatever was because of Reddit threads like these. I've stated in the past that I'm completely fine with people inting and giving up in games, and I encourage people to do so. Like, I encourage my teammates, like, dude, please go in. My mentality is like, dude, if you go AFK, like, I will gift you at the end of the game. Guys, in the past, I made a video on Tobias Fate inting. And the reason why I made the video is because he was not getting the same treatment as me. Like, if you're going to ban one person for giving up and inting in a game, why are you not banning another person? But I never thought that he should get banned for that game. In high elo, there's a lot of games that are just complete waste of time. And intentionally feeding is a way around that. When you start feeding, you give your opponents gold so they can end the game quicker. As the game is honestly over at high elo in the draft stage. Like, if you have a bad draft, you lose the game. Like, that's just how it works in higher elo. And so yeah, like 5-10 minutes of the game, I'm like, yo, can someone int? Like, I can't int, so can someone do it for me? And it's not to say I don't carry games. Under a month ago, I uploaded this game where I literally 1v9'd. My entire team was feeding, and I was like, yo, guys, we can actually win this. And I took a leadership role, I boosted their morale, and I led the team to victory in a diamond game. But not once was I ever like, if you give up, I'm reporting you. I'm gonna try to get you banned. It was just that my confidence made my teammates decide that it was worth their time to play the game out for the possibility that they could win that game, and in turn, boost their elo. They didn't do it for me. They didn't do it for my YouTube video. They didn't even know I was a YouTuber. They did it for their own benefit. They did it because they wanted to. Recently, I had an 8-game win streak on my high elo account. Do you think you can get an 8-game win streak in Diamond by inting every game? No, I literally led the team to victory. I took the leadership role in a lot of these games, and I carried the crap out of my team. And this is a side of the story that Reddit won't show you. And when it comes down to, you guys, the game is dying. And I think it's pretty funny because I haven't enjoyed the game for years. Nightblue makes this post about how he's quitting. I wanted to make this post a long time ago, but I didn't know how to make any other content besides League content, so I never quit. I'm gonna make videos on whatever I think is gonna get viewers. Like, if I still have to make League content to do it, then I'm gonna do that. Even if I'm not having fun with the game, I'm still gonna do it. Nightblue's different though. He can play Fortnite, he'll be fine, I'm sure. So props to Nightblue for finally saying enough's enough. And the reason why I think the game has died is because you have this clique on Reddit, and they represent a vocal minority of the population. Riot caters to them. Riot immediately banned me after this thread. They banned multiple accounts of mine, and Riot really seems to care what this vocal minority thinks, when in reality, 4,000 upvotes is a very small percentage of the population that actually plays League. And what it comes down to, you guys, is that if I'm inting every game, like, how am I playing with high elo players? Last season, I got to Master Tier MMR in like probably 2 months of grinding. Like, how am I doing that if I'm just inting every game? It's like the mentality of people that report people on their team for being bad or giving up or inting. The real joke of it is that they're playing with them. When you report one of your teammates for being bad, having a bad mentality, their bad mentality is putting them on the same level as you. What I think it's come down to, you guys, is this mob mentality of just wanting to get rid of people and not coming up with an actual solution has created this cesspool of toxicity. And the funny thing is, people like this, washed up, don't give this guy attention, blah, 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 just hate. It's funny because they're now playing a game that's dying. So have fun with your dying game. What Riot doesn't realize is that these people are a vocal minority. And my mentality, coming from a game developer point of view, you're trying to cater to the majority of people that don't go on Reddit, that don't care about Reddit. You're trying to cater to the casual population, people that have jobs, people that can't sit here on Reddit all day and make hate threads. These people are a very minor section of your community. And you guys, what it comes down to at the end of the day is that Fortnite has 265k viewers. And yes, the game is popular now and they have a lot of popular streamers playing it. But what you gotta think about is, why is that? Why are popular streamers playing Fortnite and they're not playing League of Legends? Why have streamers like SodaPoppin said, I'm never gonna play League. You know what's bad? When there's 2 League tournaments going on and their viewer count is still less than Fortnite. Why is Ninja getting so many viewers when he's playing Fortnite? But there's no League of Legends streamers that are getting viewers anymore. And what it comes down to, guys, is the game is just not accessible. And the games last for 40 minutes. And if you're stuck in a game where you know you can't win, say you're like 0-4 and your teammates are feeding and you're gonna lose the game, you have to endure 40 minutes potentially of just wasted time, and you can't leave the game. No streamers want to sit in a situation where they're stuck in a game and they can't leave, and they know there's no content, they know there's nothing to watch. It's the reason why I don't watch competitive, is because that's literally every competitive game, is one team starts to get an advantage and you're watching a team just completely get dumpstered for the next 30 minutes. Like, how is that fun? It's not fun. It's not competitive, and it's the reason why I've really never watched competitive. I think viewership for competitive is going way downhill, and so I think there's 2 suggestions to this problem. One of the best memories I've ever had in any game is when Dota 1 introduced easy mode. Basically what that did is that sped up the game tremendously. Creeps were starting to give you a bunch more experience. I remember when easy mode came out, no one went back to the old mode because no one wanted to waste their time in the old mode because it was just archaic and it was slow. And what's interesting is Riot released a mode called Earth, which is ultra rapid fire. It speeds the game up a lot, and what Riot has found is that after people play Earth, they don't want to go back to the original game. And I see it's pretty similar to the way easy mode affected Dota. When people realize that the actual game is really slow and kind of boring, they don't want to go back to the actual game. This is Riot's official stance on why they don't have Earth up all the time. And the funny thing is, instead of Riot looking at this and be like, okay, Summoner's Rift kind of sucks, like let's improve it, there's like, yeah, let's just get rid of Earth. That's gonna solve the problem, you guys. And it's this mentality that has caused the player base to just decline. They're not proactive in creating a fun environment for the players. Their mentality is kind of like how Blizzard's mentality used to be, is like, let's just milk it for as long as we can, and we're not trying to create a lasting experience. We're trying to do what works, what we know is good, even though we know eventually the game's gonna die. And that's kind of how Blizzard ran World of Warcraft into the ground, and League of Legends doing the same exact thing. And what's interesting is that Fortnite has created a blitz mode. This mode is actually kind of making me want to play Fortnite, because the original reason why I never played Fortnite was because I thought the game was just way too slow. And there's a blitz mode now where it's way faster. It's like easy mode for Dota, and they're already starting to introduce mechanics that I think League should have implemented a long time ago, and they've never even thought about doing. And the worst part is Riot sees stuff like this, they see it's working, they're so in their shell, they won't even acknowledge that this is a good thing. And I think at this point, people just don't care anymore about League. They've decided that they're just going to switch over to other games like Fortnite. And the thing for me is, I'm going to keep playing League because that's what my viewers want to see, but I've also proven that I can make other content. Like, I made a Path of Exile video that got 21k views, which is pretty good for a dead game. And I'll talk about why I think Path of Exile is dying and what I think they can do to fix it in another video. I'll probably do that in my next Path of Exile video. I'll do like a little vlog thing. But I also made this WoW Ascension series that got massive views. Like, this video got 400k views, 150. This video got 180. This video got 170. Like, I got massive views with this WoW Ascension series. And so for me, I'm going to continue experimenting with other content and seeing what people like. I'm going to make stuff that I think is interesting. And if I have to keep playing League, then I'm going to keep doing that, you guys. And it's not to say I don't enjoy the game at all. I actually kind of have fun playing at lower elo. The game is a lot more volatile and there's a lot more chaos in low elo. But like, I really don't enjoy playing in high elo at all. With the changes they've done to Baron and with the changes they've done to Dragon, the game is an objective game and there's no voice communication, which is really frustrating to me. And also at higher elo, games are pretty much over in the draft stage. If you have a bad draft, if you have an autofill, which there's a lot of autofill, when you're autofilled to a role you don't play at high elo, you're probably gonna lose because of it. And that pretty much happens every game. So the game quality at high elo is really bad. And the games are pretty much a coin flip. Who gets less autofills? Who is a better draft? Yes, there's ways to increase your chance of winning. I got an 8-game win streak on my Diamond 3 MMR account by using a heavily dodged strategy. There was, of course, a little bit of luck thrown in there, but in general, if you don't dodge at all, like, it's a 50-50, unless you're one of the few players that can climb to challenger. And I think that what the difference between challenger players and regular players comes down to, their ability to just sit there and grind all day, which I've lost. Like, I don't care about grinding all day. Like, I want to make content that people are gonna watch. What I've realized is that challenger isn't everything. I'm probably doing better than most challengers in League of Legends. There are a few challengers, like I'm a cutie pie, who make it work, but even like I Will Dominate doesn't care enough to be challenger anymore. He's like diamond. He says, I don't see the need to endure high elo to get views. Like, I can get views without playing a high elo, and I've been getting tons of views on my lower elo content, and it's more fun to make anyway. So that's just what I've done. Like, I've just gravitated towards playing a low elo because high elo is just unbearably boring. And so yeah, I'm almost at 100k subs, and I'm just gonna keep playing what people will watch. I don't know if I want to finish this Path of Exile series, because what I've realized is that the game kind of sucks in its current stage, and it has a lot of potential. So that being said, I think for those guys who are interested, I think I will finish the series, just because I don't want to start something and not finish it. Like, I've done that before. But yeah, anyway, sorry if this came off as kind of a toxic vlog. I delved into a very toxic time in my life where I had people just hating on me so hard, dude. There's so many videos on YouTube where I'm inting. You got videos like this one, inting. You got videos like this one, 1.1 million views of the Rayman inting. And you have Double If just completely trash talking me. And by the way, I don't mind getting trash talked by anyone. I usually just dab on the haters. But what Double If said literally led to me getting banned.
He actually inted after dying one time in lane. I mean, if anything, Rain Man should get permaban for that. That's
You got these people just trash talking me. Like, these guys just don't get what I'm saying. Like, these guys think I should get banned. Just have haters everywhere. Haters. You have people like this guy who's got some Call of Duty montages on his channel with 36 subs. Even this guy's hating. And it's like, yeah, I know this guy's irrelevant, but still the problem is that I know that the haters are gonna eventually get their way because Riot caters to the haters. They're not listening to people like me who have other perspectives on the game. I'm okay with teammates inting. I'm never mad after a game. Like this guy, we need to punish people that int. We need to punish people that give up on game. And while I don't like these people, I'm not salty enough to the point where I'm like, you know what? I want their game to die. I do think it's funny that the game is dying and that it's people like this that actually effectively killed the game in my opinion, but I'm not salty about it. And if I think that I can make a vlog that could improve the game and get me views, I will do it. And so yeah, that's pretty much all I got for you guys. I think today I'm trying to make part 2 of my Path of Exile series. And like I said, I'm still gonna try to make daily league content, but I thought I'd take you guys down a trip of memory lane. And this is kind of just my way of getting back at the haters, getting back at these Reddit white knights. See you guys next one. Peace.
You know the name, I'll be next Why you shawty hit my text Tell your homies that I'm next I don't care if you let us. You know the name, I'll be next Why you shawty hit my text Tell your homies that I'm next I don't care if you let us.